Hi everyone, and a warm welcome to Term 4 at University College. I'm Robin Freeman and I will be leading your teaching team for Agribusiness Marketing, along with my colleagues Sarah Gatenby-Clark and Mary Dunniam. You can find our contact details in the unit outline on our Milo homepage. Now, marketing is certainly a big subject and we only really have an 8-week term. So we've decided to focus in on 3 key topics only. These are agribusiness marketing and the marketing mix, customer relationship management, and digital marketing. This way you'll learn some key things about agribusiness marketing. You'll finish the subject having acquired some practical agribusiness marketing skills, knowledge and experience. You'll have been exposed to a range of industry guests who will share with you how they apply marketing in practice in their agribusinesses and give you feedback as well on your ideas. And you'll have applied some of this marketing knowledge and skill to an actual agribusiness with actual customers, actual competitors and marketing challenges. I'd like to take a few moments now to talk through what we will be doing in our first week of term. I'll then briefly talk through what your main assignments will be, particularly assignments 2 and 3, and how we've organised things over the next 8 weeks. I'll also touch on how we have integrated our agribusiness marketing content modules with practice, your e-portfolios and work integrated learning. So, for week 1, you'll need to work through our first Milo module on agribusiness marketing and the marketing mix. If you can at least skim through that before you come to the first shoot, that'd be great. So our first shoot in each region is on Wednesday the 18th of October from 7 until 8 p.m. And we have shoots running simultaneously in each region at this time. So, if you are closest to our Sandy Bay campus, Sarah Gatenby-Clark will be your local tutor. So you'll meet Sarah on Wednesday in the Social Sciences building on the Sandy Bay campus in room 209. There's a campus map on the UTAS website if you're not sure where that is. For our students located on the Northwest Coast, your local tutor will be Mary Dunniam. And you'll meet Mary on Wednesday in the West Park building next to the Makers Market in Burnie in room 101. And I'll be your local tutor for our Launceston-based students. So I'll see you on Wednesday at our Inverest campus in the main building in room 181. If you're not familiar with these locations, you might want to plan to arrive a little bit early to find your way to your first shoot. And we'll be introducing an industry guest who will be joining us to talk about agribusiness marketing and the marketing mix in practice. So it would be terrific to see as many of you as possible coming along. Other things that you'll want to be thinking through in week 1 are to do with research and prep work for your main marketing assignments, which are due in week 6 and week 8. And this starts with deciding which organisation you would like to base your assignments on throughout the term. A key part of the assignment for week 6 is presenting a marketing concept to industry for feedback. This will be in the form of a poster and it will be your response to a specific product or service issue or opportunity for improvement to a product or service that you uncover from your research and interviews with the organisation that you'll be using for your assignments, as well as talking with their customers. You'll need to do your field work and gather your information over the next week or so that you allow yourself time to work on your marketing response and design your poster. Now, this will be based on the first 2 marketing topics, marketing and the marketing mix and customer relationship management. Now, your posters will need to be ready for proofing by the end of week 4. And we'll be providing materials and support for you if you haven't done something like this before or if you're unfamiliar with poster design software such as Canva. But for now, I'd suggest you just make a start with your research and thinking sooner rather than later. We'll also be arranging for your posters to be professionally printed and ready for you to present at our Week 6 industry showcase events in each region. You'll see from the unit outline and the week-by-week program schedule on the last page that in weeks 3 and 5 of term, we'll introduce our second and third marketing topics and have industry guests join us for those tutes as well to talk about customer relationship management and digital marketing in practice. You will have been assessed on your knowledge and applied understanding of our first 2 marketing topics in assignments 1 and 2, so your final assignment will focus on digital marketing. And for this assignment, which is due in week 8, you'll integrate the feedback industry provides you at the industry showcase events in each region in week 6 and what you learn about digital marketing on Milo at the tutes and at the workshop into a case study report that includes a digital marketing campaign plan. And more about that in the weeks to come. So you can see we have a busy time ahead. Being organised from day one will be important. And before I draw to a close, I'd like to reiterate some key points about how we will be integrating the content on specific marketing topics via our Milo modules, with opportunities to develop and practice skills and apply your learning to the real world. We do this in a number of ways, which I've detailed on a Milo news announcement, but briefly, these include things like having you apply your learning to an actual organisation for your assignments, exposing you to industry guests from a range of different organisations and marketing contexts who will share with you how marketing works in practice and give you feedback on your ideas through our tutes and at our industry showcase events in each region and through you engaging in self-directed fieldwork. We want to see you demonstrate your applied understanding of the marketing theory, tools, concepts and practices that we cover this term. Another way is through a requirement that you maintain an e-portfolio. Now, this is like a digital resume, a repository for evidence of what you're learning in your studies and the skills and ways you're applying this learning in practice. You can, for example, do things like write weekly reflections as blog entries about what you're learning and how it relates to your job or your career or a particular organisation or industry of interest. You might upload evidence of marketing in practice, for example, photos of you participating in tute discussions, audio recordings or a photo of your notes that you might take when interviewing organisations and customers, uploading your feedback that you get from your assignment submissions and so on. Now, for some of you, you will already be familiar with and doing these practices, but for others it will all be new or a timely reminder to get back on that horse. From whichever perspective, we have practice and portfolio coaches more than happy to help you in whatever way you need. If you need a hand, you just have to ask. Their contact details are also in our unit outline on Milo if you want to get in contact with them and arrange a time to catch up. So in closing, I hope this has been useful for you and that it has you excited about our journey ahead. We're certainly here to guide you through the term, but you too have responsibilities to get into more of a study routine, to work through our Milo module content as per our program outline, to do the research and prep work and thinking for each assignment and get them in on time, to ask for help if you need it sooner rather than later, to come along to tutes as often as you can, to organise to come to our workshop and industry showcase event in your region in week 6, to maintain your e-portfolio throughout the term and use your initiative and imagination and creativity and curiosity in the ways that you think about how to apply what you're learning and demonstrate your knowledge and understanding of our content in your studies, your research, reflections, assignment submissions, contributions to class and in your work and careers. And my hope is that you will all end the term having learned and enjoyed the experience and grown. And before we know it, we will all be digging out those Christmas decorations, dusting them off. So let the term begin. Let's get stuck in. Welcome aboard, everyone.